all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like its diamonds, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you'll be so kind to like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a brief reading, missing mystery, for a missing Little Rock, Arkansas teen. Okay, she's 19 years old and her name is Chastity Hardwell. Okay, she's been missing, or she was last seen in sometime early in July of this year, 2022, guys. Okay, so this actually just popped up on my news feed yesterday. I'm just now seeing this here. Okay, we are still in the month of July, so this is like really still fresh. Okay, she has just been missing from this month. Okay, so I decided to look into this. Okay, briefly for her to see what I could come up with what's going on here. This is her here, if y'all can see that. This is her here. Okay, this is Chastity Hardwell. Okay, so I pulled some cards for her. I didn't go into a spirit reading and everything I normally do with the missing mysteries. Okay, so this is going to be brief here. I just pulled some cards from several different decks to get an idea of what was going on with her, which I do kind of pretty much understand what has happened here. Okay, just in an effort to help out my local police department with the situation. Okay, so I've already pre-shuffled, and the reading is as follows here. Okay, so we start off with the Two of Swords here. Okay, I definitely feel like that there was some type of hasty decision that was made. Okay, there was definitely some type of decision that was made. Okay, with the Two of Swords here. Okay, now the Two of Swords could be seen in more than one way. It actually could be seen as a legal decision, or it could be seen as someone coming to a crossroads and making a knee-jerk decision that oftentimes lead into a wrong or bad decision. Okay, if it's not a legal decision here. Okay, and the reason why legal decisions can come into effect here, because with the air signs here, with Libra being an air sign, it usually it pertains to like balancing scales, the justice system, and different things like that here. Okay, but I do feel with this situation here that Chastity Hardwell, she made a knee-jerk decision. Okay, this decision was made because she was crying over spilled milk about something. Okay, she was upset, crying over spilled milk pertaining to something. This is the reason why she made this decision here. Okay, what had her upset, what she was worried about or concerned about, she received an offer. Okay, this is the reason why she made the decision that she did, the hasty decision that she did. It's because she received some type of offer from someone. This offer was enticing because it included a large lump sum of money. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, however, the devil is in the details, guys, because we got the Magician here. Okay, so there were some sinister things that I'm picking up that was going on in the background with the person who was offering her this large lump sum of money here. Okay, something sinister was going on. Okay, a lot of times, so the Magician can be seen as one manifesting, one using various different tools, tricks of the trades, a jack of all trades type of individual here. Okay, you also get witch, warlock energy from it. You also get witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo from it. It could be a multitude of different things here. Okay, but I'm telling you, with what I see thus far here, there was definitely something sinister that was going on behind the scenes here. Okay, Chastity Hardwell needed something, okay? And I feel like it was money, okay? I feel like she was doing things for money. She was offered money, okay? And it's the reason why she made the decision that she did here, okay? She didn't know to the last minute that there was some malicious things that was going on behind the scenes here, okay? Why? Because of a third party situation, okay? Now this third party situation here, that you could look at this in more than one way. There was you could look at this as a third party situation, which means she could have been sneaking and creeping, cheating with someone here, and already in a relationship with someone else. That would make it a third party situation. Or you can look at it in the sense where there was a group of individual, or three people came together to do something. Three or more people, a group of individuals came together to do something here, okay? Which is what I feel. Okay, this is some type of third party situation that is going on here, okay? But there's some sinister things going on pertaining to this third party situation, pertaining to what is really happening here, okay? So like I said, guys, the reason Chastity made the decision that she made, the knee-jerk decision that she made here, is because somebody, this offer that she got, somebody offered her a gift of generosity here. This is the reason why she made the decision that she made here, okay? She was doing something. She was offered something. She was doing something for money. She was offered to do something for money. Okay, and somebody came through like they were being generous to her. We're going to be generous to her, giving to her. Okay, with the Six of Coins here. Okay, because the Six of Coins talks about giving and receiving here, and it's sitting here with the Two of Swords, which means that she made a decision. Okay, to give something in order to get something. Okay, so we could be looking at a prostitution type of situation here, okay? Because I have the Seven of Wands here that sits here with the Four of Cups, okay? Now like I said, the Four of Cups usually talks about one crying over spilled milk pertaining to something, okay? And usually in a traditional tarot deck, you will see three cups standing upright, and one cup that is tilted over that has been spilled, okay? Which means that, this person got three full cups, but there was one cup that this person may have lost, and they're crying over that cup. They're feel at a loss because of that one cup, okay? So, but it also speaks to receiving some type of offer, okay? Someone offering you something here, okay? And this is why I'm telling you, she made the decisions that she made because somebody came in and wanted to be generous and giving to her, offered her some money. That's what this offer is, offered her some money, and it's because of this here. She was enduring something. She was dealing with some type of hardships, some type of problematic situations, some type of burdens, but she was enduring a lot here, okay? And this is within a situation, okay? And this is I feel like she may have been in a bad way, in a desperate way for money for some reason, okay? And so this person, somebody made an offer to her, okay? Because of what she was dealing with, what she was going through here, okay? I need y'all to understand that this is a lot of money. They got her to make the hasty decision, the knee-jerk decision, the last-minute decision that she made by offering her a lot of money here. You got the 10 of Pentacles. That's clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Somebody came in and offered her a large amount of money to do something here, okay? Because look at here. You got the Two of Swords. I told you this is her making a decision. You got the Four of Cups. This is somebody offering her something. The Six of Coins. This is talking about generosity here, okay? What they came in and offered her was a large lump sum of money to do something here, baby. But what she didn't understand here, look what you got clarifying the magician. The moon. I told you, something sneaky, something creepy, something freaky, something. The devil is in the details, baby, because something was going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, okay? Something was hidden from her. Something was secret from her, okay? As to why this person was offering her such a large amount of money here, okay? The large amount of money was offered to Chastity in order to get her to make the decision to leave with them, go away with them, work for them, do something for them, okay? And we got the 5 of coins here. Now, this is how you know she was fucked over here, okay? Because she made the decision. Because somebody came in being generous and wanted to be giving to her, okay? The offer that they offered her was huge, okay? Huge. She needed this money, okay? But this third party situation here that she was dealing with here, there was something hidden. There was something being kept secret from this young lady here, okay? Because she ended up abandoned, neglected, without, lacking, with nothing, because of this third party situation that she ended up taking off with, that she ended up being a part of, that she ended up dealing with here, okay? So look, she was lied to about money. So I believe somebody convinced this girl to prostitute for a large amount of money, or to do some kind of job for a large amount of money. And she ended up getting neglected, left out, and fucked over. But it was a setup. Okay? Look, they came in with the 6 of coins. I'm going to be generous to you. I'm going to be giving to you. Okay? And I'm gonna offer you this large lump sum of money here, okay? This is a large lump sum. When you got the Ace of Pentacles and it's clarified by the 10 of Pentacles, somebody offered her some thousands and thousands of dollars to do something, okay? But she ended up like this because you got the 5 of Pentacles, and you know it's about money here. You got the 5 of Pentacles that's clarifying the 3 of Cups. Somebody convinced her to make a decision to either be a part of a threesome, orgy, or some third party situation. And she ended up getting neglected, left out in the cold, abandoned. Okay? This is what happened to Chastity Hardwell here. Yeah. So I clarified the 2 of Swords and the 6 of Coins here. We have the Star here. The Star talks about purity. Well, it can speak of purity, okay? But the Star also speaks to hopes, wishes, dreams, desires, okay? And I feel like this is Chastity's energy here, okay? Or someone. No, I feel like this could either be her energy or the energy of the person that came into her, okay? This girl may have been sought out by someone who is a star, in a sense, in some type of way here, okay? But we got the Star here. We have Strength here that clarifies the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. Now, we already know that she received an offer here because she was enduring a lot with something. She had some type of burdens on her, some type of problematic situations that she was dealing with, okay? Some type of struggles that she was battling with here, okay? But with the Strength card being here, this lets me know that she was trying to stand her ground. She had to lean on her courage, on her faith. She had to be strong in a situation in order to get through something, in order to do something here. But guess what? We got the Death card. that comes out on the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles here. Something came to an end. Something was put, someone put a death to this young lady. Somebody tricked her with the promises of a large amount of money, and there was a death put to a situation. There was a death put to her here. Because we have the Four of Swords that sits here on the Magician and the Moon here. Now the Four of Swords talks about recovery, healing. It could speak to someone having some type of injury. Okay, she was injured in some type of way, hurt in some type of way that caused her death. Okay, and guess what? We got the King of Wands here that sits here with the Three of Cups and the Five of Coins. This King of Wands was the person that she was involved with in this third party situation here. This King of Wands is the person who abandoned her, who left her out in the cold, who neglected her, okay? Who came in like he wanted to be generous to her, giving to her, came in giving her some type of offer of a large lump sum of money. And he did something to hurt this girl, to harm this girl, and to cause this girl's death. This King of Wands here, a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo man. The bottom of the deck here, guys, I have the Chariot. This lets me know that she got in a vehicle with somebody. She went on a trip, on a journey, on a ride with someone in this vehicle here, okay? And you see the two dolphins here. These are like my water energy cards here, okay? But signs and symbolisms is everywhere here. You see the two dolphins here, and then you see this person that's driving. There was 3 people in this car. There was 3 people in this vehicle here. Remember the Three of Cups here, this third party situation here, this group of individuals, it was 3 of them. And Chastity ended up being the one who was neglected, who was left out in the cold, who was tricked. Okay? She got in this vehicle with these individuals. And this fire sign here, because you see the Nine of Wands. This fire sign here, same energy here. He became hostile. He became angry. He became defensive towards Chastity Hardwell. And he felt like a sacrifice needed to be made. And that's just what he did. He ended up sacrificing this young lady here, okay? This was somebody that she was in a partnership with or a relationship with in some type, okay? She got in a vehicle with someone here who became violent with her. And this was somebody that she was in a partnership or a relationship with here. There was money that was promised in some type of way, which is the reason for the decision that Chastity made here, okay? Because she needed this Wheel of Fortune to turn in her favor. She needed this wheel to turn in her favor, but once again, the High Priestess, there was a hidden thing, secret knowledge, secret information pertaining to what was going on here, okay? And it caused a whole lot of burdens. I told you, she was dealing with a whole lot. Even before this situation. Burdens, problematic situations, struggles. Okay? So I pulled some more clarifiers for you all in this situation, guys. And it really shocked me because I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, Somebody she, she dealing with, she's screwing with, could be a boyfriend or something like that. He, something got out of hand with them. Or some pops off. But it's somebody close to her that she knows. So we have main female here. Chastity Hardwell is this main female. She made this decision. Okay? Because of some type of gift of generosity that was offered to her. Somebody offered her a job. This says occupation, but this is literally like the only type of job card in here. That's toil and labor, but toil and labor speaks to someone working hard. Occupation means a job, okay? Something is significant in this situation to a warehouse, okay? Because when I began meditating on this situation, I got a glimpse of a warehouse. And I see a bunch of boxes, a warehouse, okay? So this person that she was dealing with, she either worked for this person at this job, or she worked with this person, okay? And the reason why I say work for this person, because there is somebody involved in this situation that's got a lot of money. And I'm going to get into it in a minute here, guys, okay? But remember, I told you, she received some type of offer here. The offer she received was for some type of job here, okay? This main male is who offered her this large lump sum of money here. This same main male who offered her this job, who offered her this large lump sum of money, is also the one who is responsible for this death that occurred in this situation here. I told you Chastity was tricked. Chastity Hardwell was tricked in order to lure her away, to get her away. We have the journey card here, just like we have the chariot card at the bottom of this deck here. The journey card speaks to transportation, a ride, a vehicle of some kind. This is what was being hidden with this magician card and this moon card here. Chastity was harmed or hurt in some type of way. She was injured while she was in this vehicle, okay? I can't say that she died while she was in this vehicle, but she was injured in some type of way once she got in this vehicle with this person here. They tricked her and lured her into this vehicle here, and she made the decision to go off with them here. But it wasn't until after she was in this vehicle that she realized she had been lied to, that she realized that she had been tricked, and then she was stuck, okay? So we have courtship here. Now, courtship speaks to individuals who are dating, okay? This could be any type of dating. You need to understand this, okay? Courtship, it could be any type of courtship, okay? True enough, it could be girlfriend, boyfriend, but it could be a side piece, okay? This could be a friends with benefits, okay? This could be, a mistress. A sugar daddy. This could be whatever you want. It's a courtship though, okay? You're just talking about two individuals courting one another here, okay? Now this comes out with the 3 of Cups, the 5 of Coins. She was left out in the cold, neglected, abandoned by this King of Wands here, that she was involved in some type of third-party situation with, okay? Now here's the kicker. Wealthy man is at the bottom of the deck. That's the reason why when this occupation card came out here with the 4 of Cups, and we know the 4 of Cups talks about some type of offer, this man could be a man that she was working for, who maybe have offered her a large lump sum of money to have sex with him. But this person has something else in mind here, okay? Because behind the wealthy man is thief. This wealthy man abducted this what's her Chastity, okay? Because this man couldn't stop thinking about her, okay? This man had her on his mind all the time. he set up something where he can offer her something to lure her away, to abduct her. But I feel like this is a man that she worked with, okay, with this occupation here, or either the occupation came out because, like I told you, she was crying over spilled milk. But you know, crying over spilled milk is just a figure of speech. It doesn't necessarily have to mean somebody boo-hoo crying. She, with the Seven of Wands here, she was enduring something. So she had a lack of finances, money, resources. I have poverty here at the bottom of the deck, guys, okay? She was in poverty here. And somebody offered her a job. Somebody offered her, hey, if you know, hook up with me, I'm going to give you this large lump sum of money, okay? But this was somebody wealthy, okay? This person got this chastity to their house or something here. There was a cause for concern because something took place, something happened here, okay, guys? These are the cards that was at the bottom of the deck, but let me show you what else is going on here, okay? So this main female here, who made this decision to accept this gift of generosity here, is, like I said, because she's in poverty, okay? She had a lack of finances, money, resources. She needed more money here, okay? Didn't I tell you somebody came in and offered her something? She was trying to be strong in a situation, but she was enduring a lot. She was struggling. She was dealing with a lot of burdens, okay? And this person came in and offered her some type of a job here with this unexpected income sitting here with occupation here. But I told you, he tricked her. He offered her this large lump sum of money just to get her away, because this main male ended up imprisoning her. She ended up stuck, restricted, unable to move here, okay? Unable to get away. That's what this imprisonment is standing for here, okay? And that's the reason why this death card is sitting here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, because he offered her a large lump sum of money in order to get her away with him. But it was a ploy, it was a decoy, you know, to get her away, to get her, to hold her hostage, to get her stuck. Okay, he wanted to use her as some type of sex slave, but he had no intentions on letting her go here. Yeah. So we have lovers here. He wanted to have sex with her. He offered her a large lump sum of money to have sex with him. She made the decision, a bad decision, to accept his offer because she needed this large lump sum of money. What she did not know is there was things that was secret, there was things that was hidden from her, that he was going to hurt her, injure her in some type of way. But she hops in this vehicle with him any darn way, and that's the reason why you got the lovers here, because they hooked up to have sex. You see how they embracing each other? They hooked up to have sex. This man offered her a large lump sum of money to have sex with him. That was the job that he offered her, okay? And this is the reason why you see courtship here, okay, as well. Because look, we got despair here. She ended up being in despair. I think this girl was in poverty. You see that not hiring sign back here? She may have been out of work or had lost a job or something. And this cat came along and like, look, I can help you. I can give you a large lump sum of money. All you got to do is have sex with me or have sex with such and such, and you can get this large lump sum of money. But she was tricked. She was left in despair. She was left out in the cold. She was neglected. She was abandoned. Okay, he came in being generous with her with the Six of Pentacles and promised her the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, but she was left with the Five of Pentacles, neglected, abandoned, with nothing, lacking by this King of Wands here. This Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo individual here that she linked up with to have sex with, and left her in despair. Okay, guys, so let me give you a few more clarifiers, okay? So like I said, Chastity was in despair. She was sad. She was stressed. She could have even been suicidal here, okay? And I'm only saying that because on the man on this card that's in despair, he's holding his gun to his head. She was definitely saddened by something she was dealing with, by something she was going through, okay? She was in despair. And somebody came in and offered her a gift of generosity here, okay? Somebody that had been thinking about her a lot came in and gave her this offer, this job, This job was to have sex with them for this money here. Okay? He promised her this large lump sum of money, but I told you this main male ended up holding her hostage, ended up imprisoning her and taking advantage of her and not paying her shit. This left her in sorrow. You see how her clothes ripped off of her? She's crying. She's in sorrow here. Okay? So we have I told you a wealthy man is involved. This man could be a doctor here, okay? Because we have doctor. This comes out with the magician, the moon, the four of swords, journey, and lovers here, okay? This wealthy person could have been a doctor, okay? This person who offered her this was somebody wealthy. Somebody, you know, with a lot of wealth. Okay? But he lied to her. Yeah, this doctor was nothing but a pleasure seeker. He was doing this for his enjoyment. Okay? He was doing this for amusement here. Okay? She got in a vehicle with this person. Okay? This seemed like a deal that she couldn't refuse. This would be like you struggling, okay? You juggling, or you without work, and somebody coming along and saying, "Hey, I'll give you $20,000 if you have sex with me." And you like, you know, when you got nothing at all, you might think about this like, "Damn, 20,000, I need that 20,000," you know. But she didn't know the devil's in the details. She didn't know that this man was lying to her. This man was going to use her. This man was going to leave her in sorrow. You see how her clothes is ripped off her here? He took advantage of her. He raped her. This pleasure seeker sit here on courtship in despair. She was left in despair here, okay? He got her somewhere. And remember I told you this third party situation here, the Three of Cups? It's no wonder you see these three people here. It could have been three people. She was set up. Three people could have ended up running a train on this girl here. Okay? It left her in despair. She was set up. Spirit is saying that she's a sweetheart. She was a sweetheart in despair, okay? She was struggling, had a lack of finances, money, and resources. She might have lost a job previously here, okay? She was in deep thought about her situation. I told you she was crying over spilled milk. She was feeling sad. Okay? She was feeling depressed. Okay? And this person, this cat come in and gave her this offer that she couldn't refuse. Offered her a job and this unexpected income. Okay? But we have death card here. Something was put to an end. A death was put to something. Okay? Death sits here with sorrow. Okay? And we got hope that sits here with doctor here. I think these cards may have come out backwards, guys. Okay? Because she could have been injured first. I believe she was injured first and then a death occurred here. But it's no coincidence that the death cards came out in the same pile. And hope, you see how this person looks? Injured, battered, bruised. See how that blindfold is around her eyes here? She was blinded by this situation. She didn't know that she was going to be set up by this person here. Okay? And then we have my lady here that sits here with pleasure seekers. They left this girl. Now, my lady talks about one having a disease, an ailment, an illness, or a sickness. Okay? So one of these individuals who attacked her could have had some type of illness or disease. Okay? Or they could have left her ill, sick, or with something. Okay? And then we have here, surprise, at the bottom of the deck. Something surprised her. Something shocked her. You see how them 3 fish in that net right there? She thought she was hooking up with this one person here, this wealthy person that was offering her this money here. And she was surprised when it was a third party situation, when there was 3 individuals. You see these three people here on this pleasure seekers cards. There's 3 of cups here. Talks about this is either a group of people, I told you, 3 persons or more, or this could be a third party situation here. She was shocked. She was surprised by this. You know why she was shocked and she was surprised? Because the enemy hadn't tricked her into accepting this offer. If it seems too good to be true, baby, then it probably is. He offered her a fortune. He offered her a fortune. Imagine somebody wealthy come tell you right now today, hey, I give you $100,000 if you just have sex with me. Just give me 30 minutes to an hour. I give you $100,000. You liable to think about that situation. You understand? Especially if you're single or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't really got no worries like that or whatever. This enemy offered her a fortune. We got messenger here. And we got journey here. I told you she got in a vehicle with it. This girl was gang raped by 3 people here. She was injured in the process here. But see, we have prison here. And then we have service. Now, your service talks about someone who works for another person. Someone who works for someone. A helper. Or doing work for another here. Whoever she left with, made the decision to leave with, has her in prison. Is holding her hostage. Has her as a sex slave. And to put her to work. As a prostitute. And this has been done by someone. We got a lover here. And guess what's behind it? Money. Yeah. And guess what's behind that? Lord. Someone in power. Someone in authority. Someone of influence. And you got child in behind that. And you got joyfulness and cheerfulness in behind that. They tricked this girl. And they sitting up celebrating. On tricking her. Attacking her. Gang raping her. And got either got a hell hostage somewhere and pimping her out and trafficked her. She definitely was injured in the process. But with me getting 2 different death cards, she could have succumbed to some type of injuries. And be dead. But this is what happened to her. This is the reason why she went missing. Okay? There is a wealthy man involved. And I told you, in this deck, the thief sat in behind that. This is this wealthy man who abducted her, or who wanted her to be abducted here. Because I feel like he elicited help. He was in deep thought about her. Quite a bit. He had been watching her. Thinking about her. Until he could get her away. And since somebody in, he either came in himself. Look at this. Surprise. Enemy. She was surprised that this person offered her this large lump sum of money. An offer she couldn't refuse. And she hopped in the vehicle with this person and took off. And yeah, she was in for a rude awakening, baby. So guys, I may do a follow-up on this Once I do, I'll do a spirit reading and pull some other cards and get some other messages here. But this is what has happened in the situation with Chastity Hardwell here. 19-year-old Chastity Hardwell, who was last seen in Little Rock, Arkansas, this month of 2022. I do thank you all for listening. I do thank you all for watching. Y'all, this frustrates me so much. I like being of help. I like being of assistance. You know what I'm saying? I actually prefer doing this work because I feel like when you actually have gifts and you're honest and you're true, more people who have gifts like this should be trying to help to solve cold cases, to find missing persons, to, you know, do whatever we can to be of assistance and help. Y'all, but what breaks my heart and what frustrates me about these things is y'all don't even understand. It's only about 30% of crime that is random crime. What I have found is the other 70% of crime is usually organized crime. It always leads back to somebody wealthy or somebody in power, or it leads back to family being involved in what happened to the person more often than not. Now, in this situation here, I didn't pick up anything per se about family, okay? But I didn't get into a spirit reading and all the other things that I normally do on my missing mysteries, okay? Which is why I'm saying I'm going to do a follow-up on this. But this is matter-of-factly what happened to this girl. She made a decision based off an offer that she received of a large lump sum of fucking money, okay? By somebody who was a warlock, a male witch, okay? This threesome, what broke, she was tricked, she was lied to, she was used. And the reason why I just said what I said to you all, guys, is because anytime there's a situation where a crime links back to wealthy people or people in power, or family who are sold out to the satanic powers that be and has sacrificed one of their own family members for money, these are the cases that go cold. These are the cases that they seemingly don't have a clue, evidence, suspects, nothing. And it just ends up going cold. And even if they know the truth, they let it go cold on purpose, because if it leads back to somebody wealthy or somebody in power, or it was a set up stage situation where somebody was purposely sacrificed, then it's covered up. Okay? It's covered up. And so real answers don't get relayed to the public. Okay? And that really pisses me off, because even if I called the police department and told them what I know, with me seeing wealthy men several times in this and different things, they'll cover it up. You understand what I'm saying? And it's a lot of these situations where I know matter-of-factly, I gave them matter-of-fact proof of what happened to these people, even where to find bodies at. People don't appreciate you. They won't even say thank you. In many of these cases, especially if they're cold for so long, they might even be offering a reward. I don't do this to get a reward. You understand what I'm saying? But you have to understand, when you do this type of work, it pisses you off, because when you know you done gave valuable information and you done helped out your law enforcement, you know what I'm saying, in your government, to solve cold cases and missing persons and murder mysteries and all this other kind of things, and these people won't even say thank you, won't even say we appreciate you for helping us out, okay? Let alone actually paying out a reward. I think they only put up the reward. I don't think anybody ever get paid out in a reward of anything. I think they only put that up just to see if anybody is going to come forth with any type of information at all. But I don't do this type of stuff for a reward. Like, this situation is so new. There's not even a reward being offered. I work on cases all the time where there's not saying anything about a reward. Usually, only time you even see something where a reward is offered is once it is put up, say like on the FBI's website or something. Has been cold for a little while, and the family or somebody came up with whatever to offer for reward as any information or whatever. But a lot of times, if you notice, rewards only get offered in certain cases that they know that they're not going to fucking solve. They're not going to come up with any evidence in, because they know a cover up is going on. So they know that their reward will never be paid out to anyone, because even if anyone did come forth with the absolute truth about what went on in the situation, they're going to cover it up. So they're going to make it seem like, oh no, that's not what happened. No, that's not what's going on. No, we didn't get the, type of thing. This pisses me off, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Seriously, only about 30 to 40% of crime is random crime, y'all. That means 60 to 70% of crime is organized crime that either leads back to wealthy persons, people in power, okay, or individuals whom are sold out to the satanic powers that be. They sold their soul. They made deals with the devil. They under some type of oath or contract, and they didn't put somebody down as a blood sacrifice, and so this person then is killed, and their family and persons involved get paid off because of this person's death. But it's because these individuals are sold out to the satanic powers that be. So this then links a whole chain of individuals who are involved, from people closest to them, whether in a relationship with them, in their family, leading all the way up to people in power, in secret societies, and all types of things, y'all. So it really pisses me off that I had to get to the point where I said, okay, well, I'm just maybe gonna do a few of these a month or something, because it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of effort to come forth with this stuff, okay? And then people, you know what I'm saying? But if you a target like myself, they don't want to give me any credit any type of way. They don't, want to make me feel like I'm doing a good job at all, it's like it boils their blood to even give me a pat on the back, a smack on the ass, or a round of fucking applause, let alone, anything else. But I don't do this for that, okay? So it just really frustrates me, and I know because I am open-minded and outspoken. Things that I say may come off and in a hostile or a particular type of way to people. I can't do this. What I tell you all is not based off of how I feel, what I think, what I'd have made up in my mind. I genuinely do a reading about whomever, and whatever information I get, that's what I relay to you. It's nothing biased about it. I don't care about anybody's race, or anything like that, okay? Because I do these things for all races of people, whatever race of people. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not like that for me, and y'all don't understand. Like, I just tell you what's here. So if it links to somebody that's wealthy or in power, I'm going to tell you so. If it links to somebody's family, I'm going to tell you so. If it links to somebody's lover, I'm going to tell you so. If it links to somebody's fucking neighbor or coworker, I'm going to tell you so. That just is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? But it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking when I see so many of these cases and it links to people in power or people in authority, because we want to believe. Most people can't fathom a lot of this shit. But when you are awakened and you do this type of work, and right before your eyes you are seeing how your leaders in office, wealthy persons, people in power, are a part of such wickedness, and you know they protect and serve themselves, so at the end of the day nothing is going to be done about it, okay? It's heartbreaking. Like if I see that a pastor is involved in something sinister, I'm gonna fucking tell you, but it actually breaks my heart, okay? And it's so sickening for people who are in the church and proclaim to be Christian to be a part of sinister shit. Because they say throwing their stones and trying to throw their Bible at other damn people. But I grew up in the church, okay? But I've seen situations where there has been supposed church people involved in some very malicious ass shit, okay? That it would even surprise an atheist. An atheist would even sit back and like, no, like, you mean the people from the church is part of this? You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It's actually heartbreaking, okay? It's heartbreaking when I find out that somebody's family member is involved with setting them up to be blood sacrifice for them to get money. That shit is heartbreaking to tell a person it's your mother, it's your father that's working against you, setting you up. It's heartbreaking to tell a person that your elderly grandparents are in behind setting you up. You understand what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to believe, you know, their little old grandmother or grandfather would be so mean and ruthless and cutthroat. Nobody wants to believe that their own mother or father would betray them in such a way. Okay? So, like, a lot of this shit be heartbreaking to me, but I just come on here and tell y'all what it is, okay? I just come on here and tell y'all the truth, and because I see y'all get deluded, you know, with so much bullshit on a daily basis from everybody else, I'm set apart, baby. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing, okay? So I'm doing a new thing, okay? And that's just what it is, okay? And some people can take, you know, my rudeness, and some people can't, okay? But we live in a world where people all the time, oh, keep it real, I'm real. But you keep it real with people, most people can't even handle it. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's how I feel about a lot of these police departments, because you keep it real with them, you bring them, they say they stand for truth, they say they stand for law and order, but when you got cold cases and missing persons, and I bring you the truth, and you do nothing about it, you cover it up because it links to people who are wealthy, it links to people who are in power, or it links to people who are a part of certain secret societies and groups and different things like that, or whatever. Like, what's the point? You understand? And so it gets frustrating sometimes. But anyway, guys, I thank y'all for listening. I thank y'all for watching. If you would be so kind to like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you could do so at tiffanyziegler60@gmail.com or at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram at shinebrightlikeadiamond36. If you are feeling generous and you would like to donate to the channel, you can do so through Cash App, which is $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings, watch the company you keep, watch the surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when somebody may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. And real quick, guys, I just want to say on this situation, I definitely know that somebody wealthy is involved in this situation, okay? Because nobody, you know, not many other people can offer somebody that much money, okay, for anything, okay? Not even a regular 9-to-5 job would anybody offer you that much money up front for doing a simple job, like right now. You understand? So I know somebody's wealthy is involved in this situation. I'm not going to say necessarily that that person wealthy that's involved is someone who you know, is like you know, in government or anything like that or whatever, but this person is definitely wealthy. Okay. We did get a doctor card out here. Okay, so this person could be some type of physician of some kind, but this person definitely has wealth, definitely has a lot of money. Okay, and someone that this person clearly had their eyes on this young lady for some time. Okay, this is a wealthy man here. Okay, there's many different type of wealthy men in the world here. Okay, this could be a business owner, a business mogul, a CEO or something like that. Okay, this could be a wealthy man of any kind. Okay, is what I'm telling you pertaining to this situation. When I get something else, when I feel like, you know, people in power, people in government, you know, different things like that, whatever comes out, I let you all know that. But like I said, this was a mini mystery reading. Okay, because this information came to me like, it was like 5 something this morning, guys. Okay, because y'all know I get deprived of sleep. Okay, so I have been up like all yesterday and until 5 something this morning is when I was able to lay down. Okay, and I happened to see this before I went to sleep, and I went to sleep thinking about it. I wrote her name, and you know, I jotted the information down real quick, her age, her name, because that's the only thing that's provided at this time. But my local news station actually ran the article here. This man was involved. We're luring this girl away, kidnapping this girl. Okay, he took her to some type of house. This is not no regular house though. This is like a nice house. Okay, something happened to her. Okay, like I said, I'm going to do an extended. I know that she was injured in the process. I don't feel like she's alive anymore, but like I said, it's really still early. Okay, she could just be injured and still being held and you know, being pimped out by this person or whatever. But I would have to do an extended to just say for sure. But it's what Spirit is telling me, that, you know, there was some type of ending. I did get the death card twice in 2 different decks pertaining to the situation. Okay, so and I got injury cards twice. Okay, where she was left severely hurt. Okay, so I know she was I know a wealthy man was behind offering her something and having her to make this knee-jerk decision to go with this person. And I know like 3 persons was involved with the whole situation in attacking her thereafter, and I know she was injured. Okay, but like I said, I did get the death card twice, because so it could be very she could have succumbed to her injuries and did die from this situation here. Okay, but there was a period of time that she was held hostage, captive. She was imprisoned. Okay, and I feel like maybe over this period of time she was harmed or attacked by multiple persons. Okay, but like I said, I would have to do an extended to be for sure that she's no longer alive. But I most definitely know what occurred to cause her to go missing in the first place, and what occurred thereafter. Okay, so anyway, guys, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. This situation definitely left her in sorrow. Look at this. She was taken advantage of. You see how her clothes is ripped off of her? She was taken advantage of. Okay? Namaste, guys.